posted by John David Anderson. Audiobook summary and review by Story Shots. One anonymous note can destroy a life faster than any punch. Introduction. When hateful sticky notes start appearing around Branton Middle School, targeting students and teachers alike, a group of friends must untangle who is behind the attacks and whether exposing them will make things better or worse. That is the premise of Posted by John David Anderson, a middle-grade novel that explores how quickly words become weapons when no one has to own what they say. When anonymous communication becomes a weapon. Anonymity does not liberate honesty. It liberates cruelty. The sticky notes start as a way for students to express what they are too afraid to say out loud. But without a name attached, messages that might have been tempered by empathy become brutal. The anonymous poster does not have to see the face of the person they hurt. Every comment section, anonymous forum, and burner account operates on the same principle. When you cannot be identified, you can say anything without feeling the weight of what you have done. The poster believed they were speaking truth. What they actually did was trade honesty for violence. Words stick longer than the paper they're written on. If you have ever hesitated before hitting send, you already know the difference between saying something to someone's face and saying it when they cannot see you. The bystander effect magnifies cruelty. Watching cruelty happen is not neutral. It is participation. The characters do not all write the notes, but most of them read them, share them, laugh at them. Each reaction gives the poster more power. One person posts something cruel. 10 people share it. 100 people like it. The original poster may have started the fire, but everyone who engaged with it threw fuel on it. Most bystanders do not think they are doing anything wrong. They are just observing. But silence in the face of cruelty is not neutrality. It is endorsement. You can't unread what's already been seen. If someone you know is being torn apart online and you keep scrolling, you have already chosen a side. Accountability requires a name. The central tension is not just who wrote the notes. It is whether they should be unmasked. Some characters argue that exposing the poster would make things worse. Others insist that accountability is impossible without identity. The novel does not offer an easy answer, but it makes the stakes clear. Without consequences, cruelty becomes normal. Platforms that allow anonymous communication face this same tension. Privacy protects free speech, but it also shields cruelty from consequence. The poster believed they were safe behind anonymity. What they did not anticipate was that someone would care enough to find out who they were, and that the revelation would change everything. The mask protects the speaker, not the victim. If a post from someone you know has gone viral targeting a teacher, a coworker, or another student, share this summary with them. Final summary. But the psychological framework the novel uses to explore peer pressure, mob mentality, and the difference between revenge and justice is what makes Posted more than just a cautionary tale. The full summary breaks down how the story tracks the emotional journey of both victims and poster, why the ending rejects easy redemption, and what parents and educators can learn about creating cultures of accountability rather than fear. We are putting together the full summary of Posted by John David Anderson right now, with a visual infographic and animated video. If you work with middle schoolers or teach digital literacy, you can follow the book in the Story Shots app to get it the moment it is ready.